Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Victoria and today I have a pick a card reading for you all. These are all readings that will give you the answer of what does your higher self want to tell you right now. So I feel like this one is quite an important one because a lot of times we get messages and stuff and we just don't know what they mean, and our higher self is constantly trying to tell us something like, do this or do that, or this could be going better. So yeah, I feel like this could be pretty useful, so I hope that it will help a lot of you. Anyway, I have 4 groups here, group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just take your time, take a deep breath, and look through all of the cards, see which one is really drawing your attention, and yeah, go on to that part of the video. Anyway, I'm gonna give you some time so that you can look through them, and then I'm gonna move on to group number 1. Hello, group 1. Let's see the card that you guys picked. And you guys picked Forest Spirit. You have the wisdom to make changes in your life if you act with authority and let go of doubt. Ooh, so I see. Your higher self is really telling you right now that you can make some changes to better your life. And you just need to take that action. You need to make that choice. If you want it, go for it. You have to be brave, and you have to, really, really try to get that, I guess. Let's see some other cards here. So you got the Foxglove, and with this card, I feel like maybe this card is coming out, these are coming out together because you might be feeling like you can't recognize yourself anymore, or you don't know where you're going, where your life is going, and you're not sure exactly what to do, or not even that, like you just feel confused, like who is this person that I am right now? Is this the right person to be? Is this the right situation to be in, or is it not? And the next card is Belladonna. And with the Belladonna, I can tell you that there are people around you who can help you out. So don't feel like you are alone. I feel like help will come in terms of these problems that you're having right now. There are people who can help you, who can assist you, so allow them to. And when they do, remember that these people who will help you, they're very important to you in your life. So make sure to, keep them close and remember that, because they're not just doing it, for nothing. They're people who will be there for you again as well. But also with the Foxglove, I want to say that I feel like also you guys would benefit from maybe trying out something that you used to do in the past. See how you feel when you're doing something that you don't do now, something maybe that you had fun with, and see how that makes you feel. See if you feel like you really aren't attracted to that anymore, or like maybe you want to go on and do more of that again. And then you'll realize if this change that has happened within you is something that you want to continue on with, continue changing, or it's something that you kind of want to go back on, because sometimes change can be really good. People can change for the better, you remove some toxic things that were in your life and hobbies, toxic hobbies. But sometimes people can develop hobbies that are more bad for them. So, you just have to kind of see how you're feeling about it. Like maybe you used to have a lot of fun, but now you're not. And that's one thing that you can do more of. Or maybe you're having too much fun now. Like not good exactly fun. Well, fun is fun, but yeah. um So we have the 10 of Pentacles here. And this Queen of Swords. We have the 5 of Swords as well. And the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Quite interesting. You got 2 10s here and a 5. And 2 queens. There's some, you know, numerology there for you guys. If you keep seeing some of these numbers, it might have some meaning to you. So definitely look deeper into that in your, you know, in your own time. But I really feel like there is really something here about the past and you looking back. So it will be different. Again, there will be 2 groups of people here in this group. One is the group where in the past you feel like you were happier, you know, with the 10 of Cups here. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. You feel like, you know, in the past, maybe things were better for you. Maybe you were more independent. Maybe you used to speak out more. Maybe you used to be more courageous and more confident. And maybe that's something that you want to go back towards. Or for some others of you, the other group, it's going to be just looking back at the past where it wasn't as good. It was, you probably enjoyed it still, some parts of it, but it's not where you need to be going, is what your higher self is telling you. I feel like you, no matter which group you fall into, all of you are going towards a really happy place, somewhere where you can really cut all of the people who are not needed in your life anymore. There's people and things that you need to cut away. You need to have more confidence. That's definitely a big one. And tapping into your more feminine energy as well. Not trying to super control things. Not trying to do everything by yourself. Accepting help when help comes. Knowing that there are people who are going to protect and nurture you too. But also, you're also a nurturer and a protector as well. And also an independent person. I feel like there will be, it's like finding your family again or getting close to your family. It might not be your blood-related family. It could be your soul family, your star family that you're finding more of and getting closer to them and just creating a happier life for yourself. I really see that. And your higher self is really telling you, you know, if you want these changes to come, stop looking back at the past and you know, make the future something that you can really be proud of and, you know, enjoy. I hope that makes sense, guys. Let's see some more cards here. We got Inner Strength, and I'm not even surprised this card is coming out. I really had the feeling of it, like this kind of energy, exactly like this, moving back to wholeness, recognizing that you have the power. Again, you have the power, the authority, again, authority, like this Queen of Swords, and of course the Queen of Pentacles as well, but the Queen of Swords really gives this authority, authoritative energy to her, like, you know, she controls things, but not in like a bad way, not in a toxic way, but she knows what she needs. And yeah, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I feel like also you guys need to realize more about you and who you are and how much worth you have as well, because you might be feeling like the person you are now doesn't have much worth, but there are people out there who appreciate you for who you are, and there are situations where you're going to be and going to feel very useful. If you're not feeling very useful right now, maybe it's something also, it could be to do with not loving yourself and accepting yourself enough, but it could also be something to do with also maybe the work that you're doing. Maybe it's not the right exact thing for you if you're not feeling fully useful. and maybe there's something better out there for you. But again, that's something you have to figure out, and know that you have the authority to really change that. You have the power, you have the inner strength. So don't feel like you're stuck where you are. You're definitely not. Don't look back so much at the past. Look forward. And access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, accept who you truly are. A lot about accepting yourself. I feel like there's parts of you that you're really not accepting, and your higher self is telling you it's time. It's time. There's some parts that you've been ignoring. There's some parts that you've been trying to keep away. Maybe you were afraid. Maybe you just weren't sure of yourself. But now is really the time to access more of that. Now it's time to accept that and use more of it, because I feel like more people are going to come to you where you're going to be able to use your gifts to help them in some way, or just use them to further your life to a better place. I can really see that, becoming more independent as well. And the spiritual warrior card, wow, you guys are really strong. You have a lot of strength in you. You have a lot of strength, a lot of power, and I can really see that here. Maybe you guys have been through a lot, and you're feeling like, when are things going to get better? When is it going to be all over? You know, the pain, the suffering, so on. And I feel like, you know, you have the power to make that happen. You have the power to command the universe, as you see. Show you're a wise leader. Yeah, you are a leader as well. Lead your life to a place where you want it to be. Recognize and realize where exactly you want your life to go, because right now it might not be going where you want it to go. And yeah, just realize how much power you have. If you want to do something, do it. This is a big confirmation for some of you. If you've been looking for some signs or something, this is definitely a yes, I guess, to something. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So you have not just a lot of power, but a lot of knowledge. And you need to look deeper within yourself, I think, because all of it is within you. And the more you accept yourself and the more you accept your gifts, the more you're going to find more things out about yourself and about the universe and the world, and probably about what you have done even in past lives and how that can really help you now. It's just going to show you a lot, and a lot about hidden, you know, explore the treasure chest. It's like hidden. Some of these gifts are still hidden within you because you're not fully accepting yourself. So you're not even letting some of them out, and you're going to be shocked at some point. Maybe that's what's happening right now because the Foxglove came out. Maybe you're starting to open up this treasure chest and you're confused, some of you, about what is this? I don't know if I accept this. I don't know if I love this. But make sure that you do accept yourself, and you do show yourself love and compassion, and tell yourself, you know, you are allowed to express these gifts and you're loved. I love you. I love myself. Yeah, it's really important. And the last card I have for you, group number 1, Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So this card again is making me feel like you guys might be really going through something. I feel like it's definitely something internal. It might be triggered by some external things, but it's definitely mostly internal things. You might be feeling like, I want to say this just in case, because I feel like there's someone I need to say this to who's watching, I guess. You might be feeling like it's the outside things that are making you feel weird, but it's not. It's all inner. It's all really inner. So that's why it's really important to look deeper into yourself, because all of the feelings that you're having, all of the uncertainty, it's all coming from a lack of love and self-love. And like this card says, you'll survive this. New solutions will come, new beginnings, with accepting yourself, with opening this chest. The more you do that, new solutions will come to you about how to deal with life, how to deal with everything that's happening to you. And even new beginnings will come to you. The more that you start opening up, the more that you start loving yourself more, you're going to see it for yourself. You're going to see. Just remember that you have the power and authority to make changes. You're not, powerless here. You're not stuck. You can create these 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Oh, I keep wanting to say Wands. I feel like because I keep thinking of Ten of Wands, maybe you guys are in like a Ten of Wands moment right now where things are really hard and you feel like there's these heavy burdens on you and life is just so hard. But you can easily turn that into the Ten of Cups. You can easily turn it into the Ten of Pentacles, create abundance, create happiness. You just have to start realizing it, start accepting yourself. It's all going to come from that, from love. It's all going to start with love. Yeah, group number 1, I'm going to end it here. I really hope I was helpful to you. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this and if you have been feeling like this. And yeah, I just hope I really was able to help you. Like and subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Hello, group 2. Let's see what card you picked. So you got Starlight. You have been upset in the past by the actions of others, but now is the time for you to say enough and live your own life. Very nice message from your higher self. So it's time to stop paying attention to what other people are saying, to what other people are doing. It's time to pay attention to yourself. It's time to really live for yourself, not for anyone else, because this is your life. You should not be living for someone else. Everyone lives for themselves ultimately, because we're all here to make some changes, to learn things. So make sure that for you, you are your number one. And that's not selfish to have that, to say that, to think that. Ultimately, you're here for mostly for yourself, for the whole world, of course, as well. Because Starlight, it really makes me think of star seeds. So probably a lot of your light workers, star seeds. But ultimately, you're here for yourself. And the more you look after yourself, the more you're looking after everyone else. So please, anyone who is not doing any of this, it's time to make these kind of changes to your life. And speaking of changes, the Basil coming out is quite interesting because I feel like it's a card that really is about inviting new changes. So maybe you guys are looking forward to some new changes. Maybe you're already thinking about this, you know, or you are thinking about this and your higher self is telling you when you try to make these changes, make sure that you're not listening to others because they don't know what's right for you. You know what's right for you. And the Basil really itself is telling you that, you know, as long as you set the intention of where you want to go, you don't even have to say, you know, I want to go specifically here. I want to just go to a place that's for the highest good of all, or for the highest good for myself. And it will just take you there. You'll be taken there. Oops. So yeah, that's quite an interesting one. I'm glad to see that, you know, you guys are looking forward to something new, or you will be very soon. And the next card you got is very interestingly the Sickle, which is the last card in this deck, and it's all about, you know, the ending of something, harvesting as well. So some cycle is going to end for you. So if you are looking forward to something new, so a new adventure, some like trip, or new job, new relationships, new anything, you have to know that that really is coming, and an end is going to come as well of the old things, of the old problems. All of the old problems that you had, I think they are going to disappear as long as you keep looking forward and you keep, you know, not trying to not listen to others as much as you did before. Maybe you're quite self-conscious sometimes about what people say about you. It's really going to be important to just care mostly about what you think about yourself, because that's really what's really important, right? It doesn't matter what I think of you, it matters what you think of yourself. So yeah, I think that's all going to be ending, and you know, you will be reaping some rewards, and make sure to look back. Right now it's a good time for you to look back at what has transpired and how things went. What can you learn from everything that happened in whatever this situation is that you are wanting a new beginning with. And just with your life, and see what you can learn. I really feel like it's a time when you can learn from your past right now. Usually I would say, you know, don't look so much at the past, but I feel like here it's going to be kind of important for you to do that, to reflect. So you got the Five of Wands. So I can see that something was happening. Five of Wands with the conflicts here, and this Knight of Pentacles. It feels like you guys got out of this conflict, or you're getting out of it right now. Slowly but surely, you're building a life without conflict, a life without these people who are making the conflicts, the people who are hurting you. You're slowly but surely moving away from that life and building a more better one for yourself. And the Nine of Wands here. Another Wands card. Yeah, I can see that you've definitely been hurt. As this Starlight card said, you have been upset, you have been hurt by these people. You definitely, you know, got out of it, got out of the battle, but you definitely got some wounds from it. And that's completely normal. And maybe that's your sign now that it's time to heal some of that, possibly. The next card here is the Knight of Wands. So many wands for you guys. Actually, I have an extra card here. You guys got an extra card. Interesting. So I'll put this Knight here. And you got the Queen of Cups. Very interesting, because there's a lot of fire energy here. I can see that you guys are very passionate. Maybe that's partly why there were some conflicts. You're very passionate about yourself, about your life, about what was happening. So it's natural, I guess, in a way to get into some conflicts with some people from time to time. But now with this Queen of Cups, I keep wanting to say Wands, I feel like you guys are going to be in a time where you can really start opening up your heart more to certain people, and being more compassionate. Start with being compassionate to yourself, because there are things that you want. I can see with this Knight of Wands, there's things that you want, and you need to follow your heart. Your heart will lead you, your intuition will lead you to these things to the best possible way. I think a lot of things will be speeding up for you soon, because you got the Knight of Pentacles, who's the slowest knight, and I believe the Knight of Wands is the fastest one. Or that's the Knight of Swords, but still, he's much faster. So I think things will speed up for you. You'll be more passionate again about things. You'll want to create probably a better life for yourself. A lot of abundance I see here. You'll really be creating abundance in your life, and happiness. I guess these things that are ending, you are getting some rewards possibly, or you're going to be just creating rewards for yourself after that with the new beginning. So that's quite interesting, group number 2. Your higher self is really telling you that, you know, you need to pay attention to your intuition, to your heart. Stay aware of how you're feeling, and don't get too wrapped up into bad feelings, into conflicts, because that's not going to serve you. What's going to serve you is focusing on what you want in your life and putting the energy into that. You know, sometimes we have a lot of excess energy, and a lot of times when we have that excess energy, we tend to put it into things that aren't for the best. Like sometimes conflicts, you know, when you have a lot of excess energy or excess or a lot of just emotions that weren't dealt with, you can end up getting yourself into conflicts that you don't need to be getting into, really. And you need to find a way to deal with these emotions and find a way to express this energy in a healthy way for you, like exercise, journaling, something like that, something that will really help you. Stay away from drama. Actually, it's so funny that I'm talking about that, because this Saint Germain card, Karma Releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Exactly like the Knight here. I can see that you're already making a new path. You're on the way to making a new path for yourself. And you want to move away from drama. You don't want to stay in this drama. I can see that. I can sense that from you, group number 2. So don't worry. You definitely are going there, but you need to stick to it. You definitely need to stick to it, because I feel like you guys can kind of waver. If you don't make the effort to stay away from drama, you might get sucked back into some. That's definitely a message I'm getting for most of you. And you just need to be aware of what's making you feel like you want to listen to drama or you want to be a part of it. Like maybe even the TV that you're watching, the shows that you're watching, they could have a lot of drama in them. Maybe if they do, stop watching them. Watch something else that doesn't have drama in it, I guess. If you're reading some books that are just very dramatic, maybe those are not the books that, you should be reading. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, there's a lot about that here. And we got Holy Amethyst here. Another purple card, by the way. If you guys like the color purple, there's something about purple here. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. Again, focus on what you desire. You're definitely doing that. As I said, focus your energy on what you desire. When you do that, you're not going to have time or energy to deal with this drama. If there are people in your life, even your family, that you can't escape from, if they are making drama for you, again, if you just focus on what you want, you're not going to have that much time or energy to deal with them. So you're just going to leave. You're just going to see drama and then you're going to go to your room and forget about it, or, try to at least. And there's, since these two are coming out as well, the Violet Flame, they're both cards that can talk about the Violet Flame, which is a lot about transmuting all negative energy into neutrality or positive energy. So definitely, if you feel drawn to the Violet Flame, try to work with it and try to ask for help with transmuting all of this energy. You don't have to do it on your own. And of course, as well, set your intentions of where you want to go. Set your intentions, ask for help with, getting towards your goals, getting closer to your goals. Again, you don't have to do things by yourself. Soul healing. I think I said before that, you have some wounds here and I feel like it's time now to heal them. Yeah, I did. So this card is definitely confirming that for me. You guys need to focus a bit more on healing yourselves. I feel like there's just these wounds that are just going to open up if you don't heal them. And nothing good is going to come out of not healing. Trust me. The more that you heal, the more that you're going to see what you really are, who you really are. And the more you're going to understand yourself and just be able to more clearly go towards your goals. Go towards the things that you're being led to. And be happy about it, I guess. Listen to your heart. Yeah, that's another one that I was saying that this is definitely something you guys have to do. Listen to your heart here with the Queen of Cups as well. Maybe some psychic abilities are going to start awakening for some of you. That's quite exciting. The more that you heal, the more psychic abilities open up, the more we release, the more other good things can come. So when you're setting intentions to release things, whatever it is, set the intention also to replace it with good energy, with love. Because when something is released, it's not just, it needs to be replaced. I feel like some people don't know it or don't talk about it. But when you release something, you need to replace it with something. It doesn't just evaporate, So yeah. Tune into the infinite. Maybe meditating more is gonna really help you guys. Especially if you're dealing with some people who are very dramatic, meditating will help you clear your mind, clear your energy. Definitely do exercises and things that can help you clear your energy. I think that's going to be really helpful for you guys as well. That's something that I heard now. Next card we have here is Earth Pulsing. Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time and nature. So it's time to slow down just overall in your life. Slow things down. I feel like things, you're at that point here, maybe, with the Knight of Pentacles, where you are slowing down. So now is the time to slow down. Now is the time to assess the situation. Now is the time to heal your wounds. And after that, you're going to see how things are going to pick up and go much faster for you. And time in nature is going to be really important. I think the more you're in nature, the more you'll be able to process these things, release these things, and let go of any conflict that you're still holding on to, any drama that you're still holding on to. Nature really helps. Don't underestimate that. If you can go out into nature and just walk around, swim, I don't know, go on a hike, or just sit there in nature, maybe with some animals, it's gonna really help you, I think. Again, also this Nine of Pentacles here with the bird. Yes, animals. If you have animals, animals can help you a lot. Don't underestimate animals. They're smarter than we know. They sense things, and a lot of times your pets can be helping you in different ways. So really, don't underestimate that. Remember that your pets are important. You have them for a reason. Cold. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay. I see. I mean, awakening psychic abilities, soul gifts are coming out. That's really interesting. And you're really going to start feeling this call the more that you open up. I feel like you're going to start seeing it and feeling it. You're going to start realizing it. So this new beginning that you're craving, that you're wanting, it will come. You will be guided to it. I don't think you're going to fully know where you're going. I feel like a lot of you have to kind of, you know, just trust that you're going the right way, because not everything is going to be spelled out for you. You're not going to be fully, you know, you're not going to know exactly, you know, I need to do this and then at that, and then I'll be at this position and then at that position. No. You're going to be more like, okay, I think I feel drawn to this. I'm going to go do that. And then you're going to grow and expand and expand more and more and more. The more you follow your intuition, the more you're going to expand. And there's something that you're being called to do, really. And it's something that you're going to start realizing and understanding more a bit later on. But definitely follow your intuition, follow your heart. It's time to step up, as this card says. You're being called to do all of this, to release this drama, to release all of this negative energy. It's your time. Your higher self really wants you to do this so that you can go and do something better out there, I guess. Anyway, group number 2, I'm going to end this reading here. I feel like it's quite long. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it helped. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought about this. Have you been feeling like this? And like and subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye! Hello, group 3. Let's see what cards you picked. So you have 2 cards here. The Cherry Blossom Fairy and My Little Rosebud. Look after your life in the same way you would care for a fruit tree. Allow others in to help and nourish you. And do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have the power to do many things. This is quite an interesting combo. So your higher self is really telling you, you know, you need to accept other people's help, but at the same time, don't allow their thoughts and what they think of you, of the world, to influence you and your viewpoints and what you're gonna do in life. Because they can help you out, they can be very helpful, but that doesn't mean that they know exactly what's best for you. So as long as you know that and remember that, maybe you're some kind of person that doesn't really like asking for help, doesn't really like getting help. I mean, a lot of us are like that, aren't we? Like, we feel like we should do things alone. But yeah, even this one, I mean, even though it says what it says, still, you know, look how she's looking at her baby, her weird looking baby. You know, she loves the baby. She wants to take care of it and nurture it, and she wants to teach it what's best. And that's what parents do. I mean, a lot of parents, they just think they're doing what's best for their child, and it's not always what's best for the child, of course, and it's not always what's overall best, but, you know, I think we're at an age right now where we're not kids. We know what's best for us. We can feel it. So follow your feelings, but still allow yourself to ask for help. Allow yourself to be nourished by others. We got the Bluebell for you here as well. And again, reiterating, you need to allow others to help you. It's time for that. You're probably, yeah, like I said, you're probably someone who really likes being independent, really feels like, no, I need to do things by myself. I need to do this alone. If someone else helps me, I feel bad. I feel like I'm a burden to them. No, you're not. There's people out there who are willing to go above and beyond for you in this situation to help you. And you need to allow them to, because I feel like you're probably at a point in life where you probably can do things alone, but that's not the best course of action for you. Especially if it's coming out now in this kind of reading where it's a message from your higher self. Your higher self wants you to know that you're here to be helped. You're not just here to help others, you're here to be helped. So allow yourself to be helped. Group number 3. And you got the Thistle. Okay, so I see, that you guys have a lot of wounds, probably. You're having trouble moving forward, moving on from something, possibly. Maybe that's why you don't like taking others' help. Maybe someone wounded you in the past, and that's partly why you feel like you need to be independent. You feel like you need to do everything by yourself, but you don't have to. And these are wounds that can be healed. You need to take out these thorns out of yourself, and to heal the wounds, because the more you stay with them, the more they're gonna delay you and your progress on your journey. I mean, you want to go as fast as possible, don't you guys? I mean, what's the point of stagnating because we're scared of taking out this thorn and healing our wound? And what's the point of stagnating because we just don't want to ask for help? I hope this is like making sense to you and it's not making you angry, because sometimes people who don't like taking help from others can get really emotional when they hear things like this, and they feel like, oh no, I can do things by myself. I don't want to ask anyone else. No one else has, can help me. No one else thinks the same way as me. But that doesn't matter. Even if they don't think the same way as you, even if their viewpoints and everything is different, it doesn't mean they can't help you in some way. I hope that makes sense. Like, you don't have to be on the same vibration for them to help you. They can be on a lower vibration. They can still help you. You don't have to take their advice. They can just help you. Let's see what tarot cards I got here for you. So we got the Priestess and the Two of Cups. Interesting. Follow your intuition. There's definitely somewhere that you're being guided, being taken. Some person. You're gonna know which person this is. You're gonna know who this is. If you know them already, you will know this is them and they need to help you right now. And if you have not met them yet, you will very soon, and you will know that they are supposed to be helping you. When you see them, you're just gonna know. A lot of you. And you got the Six of Wands. I feel like you're gonna get out of this so, not easily, but you're gonna be so prosperous after this. The more that you work on this and let this person help you, the more you're gonna be recognized for all of this that you've done, letting yourself be helped by someone. Because this is not an easy thing. Maybe you're someone who everyone knows is, oh, that person, does everything by themselves, never lets anyone help them. And then people are going to see that you allowed someone to help you, allowed someone else in your life. This could even be for some of you like a new partner or a new friend that's going to be really close to you. And, maybe this is something you don't get really often. A partner or a friend. Okay. The Hanged Man, and let's see the last tarot card here. The Three of Wands. I feel like this person is going to offer a new perspective to you guys. And that's how they're going to help you. You don't have to necessarily take in all of their opinions and change your whole beliefs to be like theirs, because you know what's right for you. But I think what's important for you is seeing the other person's perspective, seeing how they see it, seeing that it's not only one truth, and looking at the world in a different light. And that's going to make you realize where you want to go in life as well, because right now you're a bit stuck because your beliefs are holding you back. Oh my God, I think that's it for a lot of you, because you've been hurt, because you've suffered, your beliefs are holding you back. It's like there's some people out there who are from a family that, the father cheated on the mother, and all they see is, cheaters, and they believe that there's no relationship out there where everyone cheats. That's basically it. In every relationship, everyone is going to cheat. If you keep thinking that, you're going to attract that. And you need to realize that, yes, it happened in your family. I'm just going to go with this as an example. If this happened to you, it happened in your family, yes. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. You need to realize how your family were feeling, why they felt like they wanted to do that, whoever cheated, and how the other person felt as well if they stayed with them. I mean, there's also a reason there. You need to realize that everyone has a reason for doing what they're doing. Or, there's so many examples I can give with this, but I feel like it's really about you understanding more and seeing the world in a different light. Seeing that it's not always black and white, or it's not always just the way that you think it is. What you think is healthy might not be healthy for someone else, or even if it is, they might have another way of getting better, getting not sick as well. Conventional medicine might work for some people, but won't work for everyone. And eating healthy food can work for a lot of people, but for some people, other things will help too. I hope that makes sense. And I feel like these kinds of things are something that you need to really start working on being more accepting of other people and their views and their beliefs. Even though you're gonna stick with yours. Don't get me wrong. What you are feeling, really passionate about, I think you're probably right for yourself. I don't think you're gonna fully change. You're gonna expand, but you're not gonna fully change. It's just that you're gonna see that there's other perspectives out there, and they're not bad and they're not good. It's all just neutral, really. So yeah, let's see what other cards I got here for you. That's a lot of talking about the same thing. Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Like I said, you know. You know what to do. You know what's right for you. But that doesn't mean what's right for you is going to be right for other people. And there's a lot that you need to heal. There's a lot that you need to let go of. And that's why you need to allow others to help you. It's like allowing yourself to go to therapy sometimes. People need a nudge to go there, because a lot of people, they're scared, or, care and compassion. Maybe that's it. I mean, some of you might benefit from going to some kind of therapy or something. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Well, I feel like you're the one taking the helping hand. There are going to be people who want to help you, and you need to have the compassion for yourself. I feel like you don't fully have compassion for yourself. So love yourself and realize that you will benefit from someone else helping you, someone else showing you their perspective. There's someone very important in your life. They're there right now, or they're going to come right soon, who's going to show you, who's going to help you. So allow them to. Cocoon of White Light. Rest in perfect love and understand oneness. Yeah, understanding oneness. I mean, the whole thing I was talking about before, I feel like it really will help you. This change of perspective, broadening your horizons, it's going to really change your viewpoint of everything. You're going to start really understanding oneness, understanding that we are all one. We come from one, we just split off, and we all want to have different experiences. And yes, some people want to have an experience like me and make tarot readings online. Some people sadly want to have an experience where they want to be serial killers and kill people out there. Everyone wants to have what they want to have. And in the end, it's not... I mean, it's bad. It can be bad, the way we look at it, but it's still an experience. And the oneness, that's what it wants. It wants to experience. And you need to realize that an experience is a good thing. Everyone wants to have something different, because if we're all doing the same thing, we're not learning anything. But if some people have a life where they are serial killers, they get to experience that. They get to learn from that. That doesn't mean that, they're gonna be, ascending right after. No, they're not. But, they're still, it's like, you should thank them in a way, because they're the ones getting to experience that. They're gonna, someone needs to experience it. That's the kind of thing that I want to say, that someone needs to experience it. So be grateful that it's not you. You experience what you want to experience. Let others experience what they want to experience. That kind of thing. I'm definitely not saying that people should go out and kill others. That's really bad, by the way. I just want to say that. The less we have of that, the better. But I do want to offer another perspective on it, because it is happening for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. And it doesn't mean that we should, turn our backs completely on it and just ignore it. But yeah. Enter the magic. Live in the new now. What? Seize the moment. I feel like there's a reason I read Live in the New. I feel like there's a new, since I said new perspective, a new world out there for you. It's like you're accessing like a higher dimension of thought and view. And living in the now. Stop living in the past. Stop living in the future. Make sure to live in the now. Meditation might help a lot of you with all of this. Like cocoon of white light. And this looks like a cocoon of white light. That exact meditation might help a lot of you. Imagining like you're inside a bubble or like a cocoon of white light, and you're just taking in a lot of love and light and understanding and knowledge. That can really help you in trying to be present, trying to live in the now, as it says here, and seizing the moment. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's see this next card. You're not alone. Into isolation. Why did I read intuition? Hello? Physical connection, community. Yes, there's a lot about community here, isn't there? I mean, there are people out there for you. Remember that. Let people help you. Be part of a community. Be part of this, duo. I feel like for you guys particularly, there's probably just going to be one person that's going to be there for you, that's really important for you, that's going to help you a lot. So allow yourself to make this connection with them. Allow yourself to just not be alone. And, don't let them be alone either. You might not fully understand each other. You might not be fully on the same level. But, that's how you're going to learn. Yeah. That's how you're going to learn more. Ooh, double mission. If you guys were looking for a confirmation whether you're starseeds, here is your confirmation. Starseeds and light workers. Serve the world by being you. Like I said, be yourself. You have your own feelings. You have your own views. Express them, but don't belittle someone else and their experience and their views because you think that what you are saying and thinking is the only way or just the only correct way. Try to understand. Try to be more understanding. And you'll change your perspective a lot, I think. Just allow yourself to be helped by others. Allow yourself to dive into these past experiences that have hurt you so much, and heal from them. Heal from them so that you can see more of, the world as it is. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here. This was an interesting reading. Like I said before, I want to reiterate that I don't think killing people is not good, doing bad things. I'd prefer it if you guys try to do only good. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not trying to excuse anyone for doing anything bad, but I'm just trying to offer another perspective of why it's happening and why they're doing it. I hope you understand that, and yeah, I hope that you will go out there and just do your light work, do the good work, do what you're supposed to do, be yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, really. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you're interested in a personal reading, details are down below. Anyway, have an amazing day, guys. Bye! Hello, group 4, and let's see what cards you chose. So you chose Follow Your Shining Star and Magnolia Fairy. Follow your instincts and then be resolute in what you're doing, knowing that you're supported by angels and your higher self who is sending you this message right now. When you release doubt, you'll discover the astounding power and strength deep within you. So there's a lot about following your instincts, following your intuition. I mean, your higher self is really telling you, I'm trying to send you messages. I'm trying to tell you where to go. Please listen to me and go towards there, you know, go towards the light. And I feel like there's a lot about trust that you can do it, that you're being guided, release doubt, and discover the strength within you, but also the magnificence of the universe, honestly. Like, you'll discover that the more that you trust, the more that you let yourself be guided and stuff, you're gonna realize, oh my god, I got to where I was supposed to be, or not even where I was supposed to be, but where a place where it's so amazing. I never knew that I could reach such a height, you know? Yeah. Let's see the other cards that you guys got. You got the Ragwort. So you guys might be feeling right now like maybe a bit useless, to be honest, some of you. Like your skill set is just not as good as the other people around you. Like if you're in a job, you might feel like everyone else is better than me. I don't really know if I'm cut out for this. I don't really know what I'm contributing here. Or just in life, just in the world, you might be feeling like, I don't know if I'm contributing enough to society. Like, I don't know if I'm contributing enough to be making a better world, or, you know, be making a better life for myself, for my family. But you definitely are. You have the skills to do what you're supposed to do. We all chose our bodies. We all chose what, you know, our skills. We all chose everything. So trust that you made the right choice. You made this choice for a reason. You're here for a reason. And either there will be people who will appreciate you later, or you're just going to move somewhere where, you know, you'll see that your skills will be more useful. Like move job, move house. We'll see, I guess. The Ivy. Oh, this card was really, you know, your higher self is telling you, just keep going, keep trusting. You're growing a lot. You have a lot of growth left. You're not even close, I think, to finishing growing. Of course, I mean, we all grow throughout our whole life. Even people at like 90, they're still growing, or they can still grow. So you need to keep going. Just trust that every little bit of growth is contributing to the whole of you. It's like, it's not going to be linear. I think I was talking about this in another group as well. So you might have been drawn to another group too. I'm not going to say which one, just in case. So growth is not linear. Growth, you should think of it more like as expansion. You should expand, not grow in a linear path, because in that way you will have so many more skills, you'll have so much more knowledge, you'll have so much more just whatever you need for your specific situation. The more you try to look at things linearly, the more you're gonna get confused, the more you're gonna get discouraged. So think of growth as like expansion. Just expand, just keep expanding, just keep going. You are definitely, you know, being guided towards the right path. So definitely trust that you're being guided. Follow your intuition. Let's see the other cards. We got the Magician here. I feel like you guys are really manifestors, manifesting something, or wanting to manifest something. The Nine of Swords. Let's see the other cards. I want to see everything before I actually make any comments here. I feel like that's really important. So you got the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Judgment. So with the Judgment, yes, you're being guided somewhere. I like how the ending and the beginning are both major arcana cards. I think that's very important, showing you, I mean, this is the first card, except the Fool, you know, and this is the last card, except the world. So that's really interesting, by the way. And this is 36 and this is 35. There's something here with numerology. This is 9, this is a 3. Ooh, for some of you, this might be important. And the 1 here, 2 ones. Yeah, I feel like a new beginning with your just general thoughts needs to happen. You are really beating yourself up right now because of probably people who have hurt you, honestly. And it's like you're thinking in a way that's not good for you. Probably because you were conditioned to think in this way. I can see how sad you are about what's happening and where you are right now. You're feeling like maybe you're misunderstood, or maybe like, oh, I really don't know if anything I'm doing is useful. I don't know what to do. It's like, in this situation, can I even do anything? And there needs to be a complete shift, a complete change. You know, here 2 ones, there's a new beginning within you, and it's very thought-based. Everything is thought-based for you. And it's really interesting because these are more action cards. And you need to move forward. And it's so interesting. Like, you need to move forward with your thinking, but also with your actions. Like, keep going with life, but also make this change and release this pain from this 3 of Swords. Whoever hurt you, you need to release the pain. You need to release and heal these wounds. Follow your intuition. You're being guided towards the right place. Trust. And if your guys are trying to manifest something specific, don't worry, because you are doing it. Don't get annoyed if things don't come really fast. They're not supposed to. I feel like you're in a particular path where you're just, like I said, you're not going linearly. Things need to change and you need to expand more and more and more so that you can get to the place that you're trying to manifest. And I feel like there's something that you really are meant to be doing that you're not fully doing right now. And you're not, don't worry, you're not behind on things, I think. You're just not there yet. You need to expand more, like gain more skills and more experience. I think a lot of it is also like internal and changing the way you think as well. The more you do that, the more you're gonna get closer to being the person who can do and really use their skills towards this thing that you're supposed to be doing. It's like if you had to be a tarot reader, I guess you have to learn all of the cards, all of the meanings, and then you'd have to practice. But it's not even just that. You need to have a lot of life experience, and not just from yourself, but from others. Hear a lot of things. Like, you need to be open-minded because you can't always assume things. It's pretty, complex. There's a lot that goes into it, and that's the same thing with every occupation, with every career, with anything that you're doing, even being a parent. If you are trying to, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but if you're trying to be a parent and you want to be a parent, but it's not working, you're not, conceiving, there's probably a reason there. I mean, either you're not supposed to have a kid or you're not supposed to have a kid right now because you're not ready for it. I hope that makes sense. And you feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be you're kind of correct in that feeling, but still you are where you're supposed to be. It's just that you need to grow more to get to the better place. I hope that all makes sense. I'm gonna stop talking about it and get the other cards out here. Psychic Insight, that's really interesting since I was talking about tarot, being a tarot reader before, and what goes into it. Psychic Insight, your third eye is opening, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. Again, a lot about following your intuition. It feels like your higher self is telling you, you are not listening to me. I keep telling you things, keep sending you messages, and you're just not listening. That's really funny. And yeah, just let yourself be open to things. Sometimes we might get these like intuitional hits and or thoughts, and we think, oh, no way it's that, no way I should do that, or no way, you know, this is what it is. But it really is. We have to trust more. Like, what's the worst than trusting? Like, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, I'm sure whatever it is, it's not that bad. And Mother Mary here, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. Possibly all of this pain might be coming from your mother line. From your mother, from your grandmother. Maybe they treated you in a certain way that made you feel like you're useless, made you feel like you need to do certain things to be useful in life. Or maybe they themselves went through something like that and they have trauma that they passed on to you. So yeah, it's going to be really important to heal wounds from there, and also choose love, choose peace within yourself. I don't feel like you guys are having conflicts with others. I think your conflict is within yourself. That's why you're so sad. You keep creating this more and more sadness because you're like choosing to not let go of these negative thoughts, and choosing not to trust into the universe. Enlightenment. Look for the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. See the reason. This is again reminding me of another one of the readings. I mean, it's not the same, but you know, if you were drawn to another one, definitely go and watch another one. But I feel like you need to realize why people do what they do. You know, there's a reason everything is happening. There's a reason, and there's light in everyone, and no one is, you know, just here to, I mean, maybe there are some people who are just here to wreak havoc, but you know, I think most people are trying, or at least to have some kind of experience, no matter how lost they are. But you need to see that, you need to realize that, and you need to realize, I think it's a lot about seeing the divine in yourself, actually, because you guys seem like unaware of that. You seem like you feel like you're just useless, but you're not. You need to realize what you're doing and how you're contributing, because you are contributing even right now. And you need to then realize how you can contribute more. But that comes from listening to your intuition, listening to your heart, following, you know, where you're being led, and trusting. Looking from the highest perspective as well. I mean, also this card, I don't know, I looked at it right then, and he's like looking from a higher perspective, and he knows what they all need to do. He's telling them, come on, guys, it's time, wake up, it's time to go here. You know, you've been doing this and that. Some of you did really bad stuff. Some of you, you know, you were just kind of normal humans, but it's time to go to your correct path. So you need to look at your life in a higher perspective. Look what happened, and look why it happened, and look at your skills and why you have these skills, and you know, there's a reason for everything, so try to find it. Law of grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. I think, yes, all of this pain, all of the suffering, it needs to be dissolved. It needs to be let go of. And if you're holding some kind of grudge towards someone, that's not going to help you dissolve. You need to let go of everything. And like it says here, these cards are pretty much the same, actually. By the way, 2 roses. That might be, oh, and a rose here. I mean, could be a message to some of you. You need to choose peace. Choose to not be always correct. There, you know, you're right for yourself, but the other person is also right for themselves too. Everyone probably thinks that they're doing the best they can. Let's be honest. So you need to realize that, and you need to forgive this person. Let things go and heal. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done here, and a lot of change within your perspective and everything. It's not gonna be easy, group number 4. Definitely not. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide rewards and wild cards. So I feel like, yeah, you decide if you want to do this. You can decide. You can make the decision. I feel like I said it's not gonna be easy, but I feel like for you, if you really make the decision, you can just, it's like you're gonna go through this door, through this portal, and things are just gonna change really fast, really easy. Actually, for some of you. But you need to be really decisive about that, and you need to really trust and know you know, what you want and so on. And deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy. Some of you might be connected to Arcturus, might be Arcturian. Physical and emotional healing. Yes, healing, like I said, there's a lot of healing to be done for you guys. And it's time to start doing that. It's time to make the choice to want to heal, because I feel like you don't even realize what things you need to heal yet. But maybe watching this video is going to make you realize, oh yeah, I do have a bit of a problem here with this and that. A lot of confidence issues maybe here, but also just self-worth issues and just things from the mother. Look at the mother and look at what you you got from her. What trauma did you receive? Not receive, but because especially even when the mother is carrying the child when she's pregnant, anything bad that happens to her, it's going to be basically kind of imprinted into the child as well. So if someone like goes through a car crash when they're pregnant, the baby will remember that as well, and it will be traumatized as well. So you might hate cars as well, or whatever. It might be scared of car crashes, something like that. But yeah, it's really important to realize all these things for you guys and to heal. There's a lot to heal. Like I said, a lot to heal. Your heart is wounded right now, and it needs to heal. And just give yourself time and love yourself. And know that you are on the right path. Everything is, going to go how it's supposed to. Everything is going how it's supposed to. So don't worry about that. And just allow yourself to be guided more. Keep going. Keep going. You're definitely the right person. You're definitely on the right track. Just be yourself and allow yourself to shine. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you're interested in a personal reading, details about that are down below. Anyway, have an amazing day. Bye!